Welcome back, William and Roger. By popular demand, a lot of people were like, bring them back. So, yay, welcome back.
Glad to be back.
Thank you.
So, okay, it's been a few moon cycles. And for anyone that's new to this channel or for those that are familiar, we do pre-record this stuff. And I tend to space it out. Unless I haven't been recording, then they're all every week. But whatevs. No one's judging or noticing for that matter. But, so, William and Roger, it's been like since our first recording session, it's been a few months.
Yeah.
Hasn't it? So, okay, I know, Roger, you're more of a veteran. So, William, in the last couple months since our first recording time, have you listened to any other Stray Kids since then, or have you been holding yourself for us?
I'll be honest, I did double dip. Yes, I did. I did download a few tracks, a few albums. I actually like saying that's a really good track. And of course, their title song on Stray Kids. I was like, oh, this hits. So I played that a few times on repeat, especially on the road trips, working to DFW and such.
Wow.
So yeah, getting to know
Wait,
a bit more.
you're working at DFW and you don't tell me you're in town?
No. I drove back. It was an intense 2 day, but next time I will.
Yeah, Roger knows. Roger caught that. Like, oh, you're in town and don't say hi? Like, rude, young man. All right, so okay, so you did hear the Stray Kids song though, right? That song makes me cry.
I could see that. Yeah, I can.
Cause like, well, you heard the song, but have you seen the video?
No.
Okay, so you know the songs, you just don't know the videos. Okay, yeah, that song, like, it's such a, because again, it's their history of them growing as a
Right.
band, right? And so that
Yeah.
song really does have a lot of references to the other songs. So
Mm.
I think, and I know, Roger, you may not be much of a boy group person, but I only know Karma and I only know Do It as far as like the songs. But it feels like to me they always have one song that's like dedicated to stays. Did you notice that too in your years that you followed them?
It's hard to say because I feel like they have a lot of concepts that they go for, especially since Three Rush is like in charge of everything.
Yeah.
So it will be on depend like what sound they have, but it seems like across K-pop, it seems pretty consistent at least back then. I don't know now. It's hard because ballad. It's usually a ballad song, and not there haven't been many like ballady songs from groups, and so maybe like I guess was it the one you were talking about a ballad?
No, oh, if you don't know Stray Kids, I think it's a sweet. Oh, maybe we do it today. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. Okay, so
Yeah.
everyone on this one, I have to do it because it's almost like a rite of passage for all my guests. I think everyone needs to hear God's Menu once, and it's such a banging song. So for those that love God's Menu, literally you can see different reactions. I think I have like 6 guests already that have done it. So my playlist for God's Menu is getting quite lengthy. So I think we're gonna have to break you in with the God's Menu song, sir. So everyone, are you guys ready to listen?
Yeah.
Ready? Count us in.
All right, let's do it.
내 손님 어서 오십시오 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 하지 지나가던 나그네 비둘기까지 까지 까마 비트까지 쿠키와 소스의 맛도 음미하고 내게 말해봐 테이스 그 반응을 모두처럼 딱 모두 자극적인 거
All right, so we're at the first cut. What do you think here? It's about 30 seconds in.
What an intro. Holy
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Immediately,
especially
I
if you're not prepared for this. This is one of those.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, was not repaired. I mean, but the title track, not title track, yeah, title track like that, God's Menu. I'm like, okay, what's it gonna be? It hit hard. Like it just throws you in there, threw me in there, and immediately my arms just went up. Like, okay, I guess you like it. Body doesn't lie.
I love that.
The cross of the visuals plus like the brass like brashness, and I believe I since Sia, you've done this a few times. I believe this was in response to maybe haters and stuff like that, and so like, did you get into that at all?
Yeah, so there was, I have touched on it lightly, and so basically, well, God's Menu was what, 2019 or so, late 2019, I believe was the release, and so there was some pushback because by the time God's Menu was out, I think it was Miro that came out, Side Effects, oh gosh, Elevator already came out, and so there was feedback that they were noisy, so they're called noisy music because this is it's called,
I see.
And that's where that mala taste is, right? Because they're so loud and whatnot. So their response was like, wait a second here. God's menu, their version of it is we're cooking up music for you with different ingredients. So in this song, you'll see that chef outfit and other as the video progresses, you're going to see different scene changes and whatnot. What they're basically saying is you're going to see us cook up different ingredients for you, aka songs. You may not like the taste of this one dish, but you're going to love the taste of another dish. So they're saying like, just because you hate one song doesn't mean you're going to hate us all because they're so dynamic.
Or it's even that they have such high palates that people just don't get it. That's my take. Because they're serving God's menu, it's only for gods. So.
Oh snap! Oh, that's like okay. That's ballsier. That's what I like. I like the chutzpah.
Very meta.
And I mean, again, through Racha, right? So they're the cooks and all the food tie-ins.
They do love their food. Like it's funny for as skinny and tiny as they are. I'm like, they always like to talk about food a lot.
But and honestly, like this 30 seconds, the match cuts are just crazy. Like this is kind of one of the first music videos where they started playing around with like the crazy visuals too. So like even in the background, there's like people like tossing things and everything. Like it just goes by so fast.
Elementary question that is.
Sure.
So this came out after the response to how people were saying like this is noisy and whatnot. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's about. I think it might be the song that made them think that they're too noisy because I don't see everyone correct me in the audience because this is one of their biggest. It did put them on the map, but it was also a very aggressive song. Like, yeah, because the earlier music to me, when I think of Miro, I think Helliver is probably the closest to it being loud and in your face, but like they were all dancey type music, right? Like that's what I think. I don't know. Someone correct me. And here's the thing, you guys. I haven't gone into the earlier stuff, the 2019 era, as well. I've done Side Effects and I've done, what's the one? Victory Song? And I've done a couple others, but I haven't like gone into that early catalog. So thanks for asking a tough question that I'm not able to answer, William.
No, I have no idea. And what I got from the intro, just even barely 30 seconds in, is like, this is very in your face. This is intentional. And it wasn't excuse me, they're looking for permission. This is a very like, you'll forgive us for later. We may ask you for forgiveness, but this is what it is right now. And like you said, Roger, it's you know what? This is God's menu. You would know if you have the palate for it. And this is the dish we're going to bring to you. And you're going to hate it or you enjoy it. But you're not going to be like, meh, it's okay. So the fact that it's divisive, I'm like, yeah, they hit it. They hit that right on. Yeah. It's very divisive.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's aggressive. I'll say that much. It's very aggressive. And I love it. This aggressiveness was what made me go like, I need to check this band out. Like I need like, and there's certain moments in this video where is literally got the band, and you'll see what we're talking about shortly. So are we ready to continue on? Do you want to just start all over because it's pretty hot?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Let's start over.
어서 오십시오. 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠. 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 지나가던 나그네 비둘기까지 까마 비둘기까지 쿠키와 소스의 맛대로 초록 음미하고 내게 말해봐 Taste so good 반응을 모두처럼 딱 모두 자극적인 거 I want it till 다 녹여 때까지 온갖 cross boundaries 경계 따윈 없어 마치 창조하듯 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게 Because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라 할 수 없는 now on game 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 돌아간다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 여기가 식지야 내 메뉴 지금부터 싹 다 입맛에 다 때려박아 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜
chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin. 미의 정점을 찍고 눈에
Felix.
보여 illusion.
Okay, I'm gonna pause there. Why would you say, "Oh wow," William? William,
Yeah,
stop.
I did not hear you. My bad.
Oh no, you got into the song, didn't you? All right,
I did.
so that's okay. So, why did you say "wow" there for a second, sir?
Where was that?
That might have been me.
Around the 125. Oh, was it you, Roger?
Yeah,
125
probably.
minute.
Yeah. This was kind of the kind of what the trend setting. Like Felix is gonna be the change up in their songs, and man, he's just such a dynamic like voice. So it's always impressive. Like if you've heard it once, twice, like a million times, you just never prepared for it.
I was wondering, like, is that synthesized? Probably not.
His voice?
I mean, there's probably some like vocal production, but that's how his voice sounds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a good baritone.
Yeah. He's 19 in that video.
Yeah, that too.
19 in that voice. Isn't that crazy?
I can see that. Yeah, we don't age. Exactly. People probably think like, I wonder how old William is. Go ahead, put in the comments. You'll be right the first time. Good luck.
Hey, you guys have all me fooled at your ages, let me tell you. So, okay, so let's continue on.
Oh, one other point, since we got past it a little bit. On the Tebok show with Eric Nam, Felix and Bang Chan appeared on the show. And he actually asked them, did you mean to do 5-star Michelin? Because Michelin only goes to 3 stars. And it doesn't. And they didn't even know until he asked them on the interview, which was funny to hear. So
they just made up a new rating.
Yeah, they were just like, we're just so good, we're going to be 5-star Michelin. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
so
they're just riding with it.
That's so funny. So fun fact on the whole Michelin thing. So it was the very first time I reacted with a friend of mine who's a former professional skateboarder. Shout out, John. Hope you're doing well, buddy. You need to call me back. So he said, fun fact about Michelin is, do you guys know the story behind it?
A little bit, yeah. But go ahead, drop it.
So allegedly, and I haven't fact checked him yet, but allegedly it was started by the Michelin Tire Company, and it was designed so you can have a map between the distance it would take for their cars, their tires would go to restaurants, and therefore that's where the ratings kind of came about. It was their equivalent of like, we recommend go to these spots, and it was to encourage usage of their tires because people weren't driving enough. So they were trying to push people out and to go out and about. Not funny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. I did fact check that, and yeah, it's smart in the fact that they just created its own ecosystem industry. Like, smart. Oh, yeah, so smart. Yeah.
I know. Okay, so now we're gonna go now, and just so I pulled it back. Let's go to 118, just so we can hear Felix. They call it the Felix Effect, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
118.
All right.
Cooking like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin. 미의 정점을 찍고 눈에 보여 illusion.
처음 느꼈지 이런 감정 놀랄 거야 gonna shock 바로 감정 처음을 sweat 싹 다 unlock 아이디어 break 머릿속을 털어 지겹게 궁금하다면 우리 그대로 연습 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게 because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라할 수 없는 their own game 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 떠나갔다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 여기가 식지 않는 메뉴 지금부터 싹 다 입맛에 다 때려박아 뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝
모든 그냥 집어넣어 눈치 보지 말고 더 망설이지 말고 비벼
네 손님 이게 우리 탑 뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝 이게 우리 탑 뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝 어서 오십시오 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 지나가던 나그네 비둘기까지 뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝뚝
it's impossible to hear that and not get hyped to it, man.
Yeah.
And then
So the
Tease
next
for the
release
next
is Backdoor. I don't know if you could see it from there, but it's Backdoor. Okay, my friend.
That
You
drop
heard it
was
all the way
hot.
through. What's your what's your first thoughts?
That drop was hot. That first change up or drop, whichever it is. But yeah, it pulls you back in. It gives you a good little break and respite, and you're like, okay, now I could breathe, and you continue on. So it was a good pacing of that. Like, oh, choreography, well done. Wow, whoever choreographed and directed it, and then edits, that is art of its own. It very much is. It's well done, and I could see that it needs a few more views just to see all the little details. But there's so much going on in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Roger, I know it's been a few moon cycles for you. Any new thoughts or new observations as a, quote, veteran?
I mean, I what's been said about this video has already been said. I mean, like the fact that it's just such a good song. I appreciate the fashion. I will say. I feel like not many people talk about the fashion and how like it matches up with like the chef style stuff, but also more like that traditional, almost like formal wear. And it just matches that kind of style very well. And not to like lead on, but like their choices with fashion, I appreciate a lot, because like if there was ever any sort of like ninja or like you know some sort of like that sort of assassin kind of look, even though they're chefs, it almost like pairs well with Stray Kids' sound, which I appreciate. So I'm glad they did that here as well.
Well, I would say I know again. You're new, William, but so This and That is coming out August 7th. It's going to be their first comeback of 2026. It's been about 8 months now since the Do It album release. And there's a lot of hype going on. And I know Roger, thank you, joined me for a live review of Run It, which is a... It's not the first track song. It's like the lead up anthem song for the concert or whatever. I know, William, you're like, I ain't staying up at midnight to watch this. So I know you have a life. We respect that. But the This and That trailer, I just did a review on that this weekend, and there's nods to so many other different songs in that trailer that I'm like, I'm interested. I am intrigued now. So I gotta say, this song, when you listen to how it's like in your face, I was taken aback by the change ups. So you know how it'd be in your face and then that break, right? The first break was with Bangchan, and then the second one was with Sungmin, but it's a racetrack scenes, right? Where it's like quieter music. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it at first, but it's because I didn't understand like that was kind of like the thing, I guess. And now I've grown to really appreciate it, because you can't be full force all the time. It's too much, you know?
Yeah, you can't just have the brass all the time. You need the softer moments to come back up. Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, okay, yes and no at the same time, because I tend to like my punk music, which is like all the way hard. But this I thought was actually kind of made it interesting, which is good.
Yeah, and then the change up on Felix for the bridge, if you would call it a bridge. Because people expect that energy to keep going, and then they purposely put that Felix bridge and the whole camera tilting every time they turned. It's just
that oh my gosh.
That turn.
Like they're almost like bending like reality in the way that they're like controlling the camera. I love when K-pop groups do that, because it's like their influence goes past just like them doing dancing or them and their environment and stuff. So
the video editing to me is sick. Like just the cuts. I'm like, oh, I want to learn how to do that.
Right, hours upon hours upon maybe thousands of hours, because through the different wardrobe change and different environmental changes, their choreography, I saw some of the cuts, and you can't tell the cut. You have to look very carefully from millisecond to millisecond, and the posturing and the positioning of where they are, it's basically overlapping a line. Like, oh, that is a good edit. That is, wow.
Yeah, or they like cut a person first and then the environment changes around them. It's just so well done. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So okay, well, does that mean we've done a good thing? Because you've done Chick Chick Boom. You've done what's the other one? I always get the name wrong. Something time.
out of time or
No, not out of time.
time out.
Time out.
Time out.
Yeah.
There
So
it is.
so
Yeah.
so you've done Chick Chick Boom and Time Out. So God's Menu is the third one. You loving it?
I loving it. And you
All
said
right.
Stray Kids, the title track, is something that we should probably try, or the MV.
Okay, great. Well, hey, we're gonna wrap up this one because this was a little bit longer. So everyone, thank you so much, and William and Roger love you. Bye.